Back by popular demand, we're having 4 more members of the JetPens staff pick out products they'd buy, but this time, we've upped the ante to $50. Thank you so much for all the comments on the $35 budget video, and because so many of you requested it, myself, the rest of the video team, and a special guest at the end will be sharing our recommendations. Like and subscribe for more content like this. Hey everyone, I'm Josh, one of the videographers at JetPens. I'm the type of person who accumulates hobbies and small collections, and lately I've been getting more into fountain pens. I'm still only at the entry level, but here's what I would recommend for anyone getting into fountain pens on a $50 budget. Also, I decided to put my money where my mouth is and order my own recommendations from jetpens.com. All right, let's get into it. Starting off my list is the TWSBI Go fountain pen. I bought the clear version in a broad nib, but it also comes in different colors and nib sizes. It has a sturdy, lightweight, transparent body that allows you to easily see what ink is inside and how much is left. Despite its relatively affordable price, you can still feel the premium quality that TWSBI instills in all of their pens. Though my favorite part of this pen has to be the spring-loaded piston filling mechanism. It's super convenient and can hold up to 1.1 milliliters of ink. I love this pen so much, it's actually my second one. Next up is a 30 milliliter bottle of Color Versus Under the Shade ink from their Joy in the Ordinary series. I've been looking for a good shade of gray to add to my ink collection, and there's just a certain quality to Color Versus inks that make them stand out to me. They're so meticulous in picking just the right hue, the quality of raw materials, and a bunch of other details. The third item to complete this fountain pen essentials trio is the Midori MD Notebook Lite in an A5 grid sheet style. Full disclosure, I actually haven't tried this notebook at the time of filming, but Stephanie recommended it in the last video, and we actually have very similar paper preferences. Now that I'm trying it, I love that the paper texture gives you just the right amount of feedback as you write. Also, the cream color paper is easy on the eyes while still showcasing inks vividly. Midori MD paper is feather resistant with hardly any show through and practically no bleed through. And of course, I had to pair this notebook with the Kyoei Orion's Shitajiki in the matching size. A Shitajiki, also known as a writing board, is used to prevent marking the pages underneath as you write, which is especially helpful if you're a heavy-handed writer like me.
Hi everyone, my name is Anne, and I'm also a videographer here at JetPens. I'm always on the lookout for anything to help me organize, customize, or use up my other stationery. First things first, I'm a bit of a hoarder, and I've collected a couple, many pens that are in desperate need of a place to go, and I think I found a solution. You might have seen this in my desk setup video, the 3-compartment Nakabayashi Clear Organizer. It can hold a lot of pens. I can even remove the dividers if I want to change up the organization. Next up are some planner accessories. I use the Kokyo Jibun Techo Light Diary for my work planner, but I'm finding the ribbons too annoying to use, so I thought the Midori Chirato index clips would work better. They're slim metal clips that make flipping pages much easier and a lot faster. They jet out just enough to be visible, but not enough to get bent out of shape. I color code in my planner, so I think the iconic double line markers will come in handy. I won't have to cap and recap if I want to use more than one color. I could just turn my pen, or use both at the same time. Another way I like to keep track of things is through sticky notes. The Kokyo Tac Memo sticky notes fit perfectly in my planner. I went for the small and super mini slim. They're a great visual indicator of what else I might have going on during the week. They're also easy to move around and don't take up much space if I want to add more. Okay, I have been waiting for the Lihit La Pastello to come in more sizes and my prayers have been answered. I'm getting this notebook in A6 size, most likely in beige, but the other colors are very tempting. I like how small and portable it is. I don't have to worry about messing up either. Just pop that page out and we're good to go. I'm also getting the light blue graph refill to try out because the gray color is easier on the eyes than the original one. Last but certainly not least, check out this Oto wooden mechanical pencil. It's chunky, and I just love how it looks like a wooden pencil, even though it's a mechanical pencil. I'm a sucker for products that look like other products. One of my New Year's resolutions is to draw more often. Maybe with this, I can use up all those empty sketchbooks I have lying around.
Hey everyone, it's me, Mr. Narrator. It's been communicated to me that some of you have an interest in what I would pick if I had $50 to spend at JetPens. Now I've thought long and hard about this one, and I think I've got some items you might want to look at. Also, I'm not ready to begin my parasocial e-celeb career just yet, so any viewers hoping for a face reveal, sorry. Trust me, it's better this way. First off, a brush pen. And if you're going to buy a brush pen, you have to pay respect to the boss. The Pentel Pocket Brush Pen may not be the end-all be-all of brush pens, but its synthetic bristles and waterproof ink, to me, puts it a head above the competition. For pencils, I'm not too picky, though I do prefer darker grades, around 2B to 4B. I went with the Uni Penmanship Writing Pencil in 4B, because there are 3 of them. What a deal! And what's a pencil without an eraser? I usually buy 3 of these Sakura Arch foam erasers, because I lose them a lot. For pens, I go for the Pentel Energel RTX Gel Pen in classy navy blue. Not only is this pen left-handed friendly, and yes, I'm left-handed, but the dark blue ink really does something for me. It's not black and it's not blue, it's its own thing. And that's neat. I'd buy 2, because I also lose these a lot. And what about paper? Well, how about the Maruman Pocket Croquis Sketchbook? Full disclosure, I haven't used this exact make, but I've used Maruman sketchbooks in the past, and I think I'd recommend any of them for drawing and sketching. Did you know that physical books need to be held open in order to be read? That's horrible. How am I supposed to read when my arms are so tired? Well, no more. The Reimei Kenko bookstand has got me covered. Reading doesn't have to be a chore, especially when Reimei's doing the hard part. Go analog. Buy a book. Read it. And don't worry, I haven't forgotten about a pencil case. An easy travel solution is to throw it all into a sock. Maybe not the bookstand. That's all for this video. If you like these kinds of videos, be sure to give us a like and leave a comment letting us know. As always, everything is linked in the description below. See you next time!
So some of you have been asking about my guitar that you see in the background sometimes. This is Eleanor. She is a Squier paranormal offset Telecaster. And what that means is it's basically two guitars that were merged into one. The neck and the pickups are from the Telecaster series and the body is from the Jazzmaster series. I really like the bright tone of a Telecaster, and then the body shape of the Jazzmaster has always been appealing to me. She's in surf green. And I found out recently that this has been discontinued, so she's kind of a rare find now. How I got Eleanor is I took the L from Telecaster and the Nor from Paranormal. And yeah, this is her.
Okay, let's do this. Oh my lord. Oh god. Too much excitement. You know the Disney Channel was like, shoot, shoot, shoot. I'm a sucker for products that look like other products. Yes, that is true. It's chunky, and I just love how it looks like a wooden. Sorry, dang it. I hate this. Oh god. Are we okay? I hope that was okay.
All right, let's get into it. Let's get into it.
That's horrible! Okay, I'm trying to demand people to read. Or read a book. Read a book. Goodbye.